comfortable? Can we get these handcuffs off her, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Where are you from?
Oregon?
And you're just down here for school?
Yeah.
What are you studying?
Business?
Business. You are certainly in the place for that. Can I get you anything? Any water?
I think we've broken the ice.
Well, then why don't you tell me about what happened to Eli Jackson?
Austin, I know you've been going through a lot these past couple weeks. But in order for me to help you, I need you to tell me exactly what happened.
What am I looking at?
A man died and you're the last person to see him alive. If this case rules against us, you're looking at life, maybe even death. Which is why you have to give me something to build a case in your defense.
Okay.
Go ahead. Start to finish.
Don't slow down, keep going. I was at his place.
Whose place?
You know whose place.
What was your relationship like with Eli?
The detective's going to ask you what they call open-ended questions. Now, in their minds, you're just an ordinary revenge case. You reported a rape, correct?
I don't want to talk about that.
Do you know what rape trauma syndrome is?
Yeah?
Okay. As of now, you've been suffering from RTS since the assault.
That's gonna get me off.
It's your best bet.
When I met him, I was going through a pretty rough time.
What do you mean by a rough time?
I was assaulted.
Did you ever tell Eli?
No.
If you don't mind my asking, you were assaulted 3 months before you met him. Why did you get in a relationship so soon?
He was the one person I could look at and feel normal.
Hey. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to scare you. It's just, I see you run around the track a lot. I run here a lot too. Sorry if I'm being weird. My name is Eli.
Austin.
So what? You felt like you needed to be with him in order to get past what happened?
I guess you could say that.
Okay. So fast forward, it's June 18th.
You know what the worst part is? He got me to tell him I love him.
That's exactly what they're looking for. You cannot tell them that. Austin, stay with me.
Okay, Austin. I got something for you. Come here. Surprise.
You remembered?
Of course I remember it. Happy birthday, sweetheart.
I didn't have to do that.
Blow your candle.
Okay. It's very sweet, thank you.
Of course. Austin, I love you.
I love you too. I'm gonna grab a sweatshirt, okay?
Okay.
And then we're watching a movie, like I planned.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds fair.
Okay.
What do you want to watch?
What do you have?
I have Transformers, The Dark Knight Rises, Top Gun, Taken. Braveheart. I have Doctor Strangelove. Austin? Austin, how do you know it was your necklace?
I know.
Time's up.
5 minutes.
Make it 2.
Here's
You
what
know
we're gonna
the
do.
dean at my school told me when I finally got enough courage to tell her what happened?
Does this image look familiar to you?
I think my client would like a break.
I'm fine. I was on my way back from a bar pretty early so I could Skype with my mom. Tell her I landed my first internship. But I started to feel really dizzy. That's the last thing I can remember from that night. I woke up alone, completely naked in some room. I was in so much pain that I could barely move. Felt like I'd been hit over and over again by a freight train. I felt that I had bruises down the side of my body, and I knew. You know what gets me the most, more than anything? I didn't know why anybody would do this to me. I didn't know why.
Miss Parker, I'm having a difficult time relating this to Eli's death.
The dean sent you away.
The dean convinced me that it was my fault. She said I shouldn't have been walking around campus late at night, especially after drinking, and that I should go home for a few weeks until this all blew over. So no, I didn't file a police report because my institution told me not to. I even believed I deserved what happened to me.
It's a messed up situation. I get that. The system is faulty sometimes.
But it's
But you're facing charges of first-degree aggravated manslaughter. Disclosing anything.
it's the truth.
And your word is the only thing that can prove that. You think that's going to hold up in court? He's dead. And every piece of evidence is pointing at you. Austin, if you tell them what you're telling me right now, your case is going to be decided before the trial.
I finally had a phase two.
My client would like a break.
Your client said she was fine. Austin, would you please elaborate?
2 minutes are up. Let's go.
On your feet.
This is your future we're talking about. You're young. You got your whole life ahead of you. Follow my lead. Follow my lead.
We weren't all gonna make posters and march around the school. Rapist murdered by victim, now that's a headline.
All right, that's enough.
So wait, you're telling me that you murdered this boy to get attention for a cause?
This is
that
highly
it?
inappropriate.
Attention? You think I killed him for attention?
Austin Parker, are you confessing to the murder of Eli Jackson?
Student activists all over the country rally in support of the Austin Parker case.
1 in 4 women are raped in college. Activists are hoping that number will dwindle to a 0 following the Austin Parker case.
Colleges and universities have been holding public press conferences in response to the Austin Parker case.
In light of recent events, our institution would like to publicly announce the enactment of stricter
Zero-tolerance policies against sexual assault.
These heinous acts must be stopped.
Breaking news, 23-year-old Austin Parker sentenced to death upon being found guilty for murdering her alleged rapist.
rape victims all over the world are calling Austin Parker a martyr for her colossal impact on their
One
lives.
red velvet cake with red sprinkles. What? Isn't this what you wanted?
Yes.